broke bitches, I got money now. All a nigga understand is since that check came in, everybody talking like a nigga.
Welcome to Big Brother 22 Commentary, okay, by Commission Reviews.
Hope. Now, I will say this as far as David is concerned, it just because even Ike, okay, she says she calls out not only his sloppy gameplay, but CBS decision to cast him as the male representative for Black community on the show. Now I do know that Kimmy, I believe, reached out to Bailey and Day about David. Now I don't know. I've been trying to look it up. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere. Whatever Kimmy is the warning that she gave to Davon and Bailey about David. I know there was a time that Jessica said, "Oh, because I watched their live, and she said they had like an hour long FaceTime screen match, David and Jessica, and she was like, pretty much, you did not back up Kimmy or any of the people of color on the show." Now, this picture, actually, someone showed this to me behind the scenes. This picture. Now, we all remember Jack. We all remember the season with all of them on there and how Jack treated everyone. And we all remember how he treated Kimmy, especially. Like I said, I was like, I could not watch this that Big Brother. I couldn't watch it. It was it's horrible. And when he got so upset with her about the shake and the refrigerator and all that kind of stuff, and I was just saying to myself, is this real? Like I just couldn't believe it. So anyway, this picture has been surfacing on Instagram, and when I heard Kimmy talking about it this morning, not this morning, this morning for me, watched the, like I said, the live I put on my community post. I shared this morning. When I watched her speaking about this picture and how people was like, how can you post a picture with Jack and the way he treated Kimmy and people in the house and with the racists and all the comments and stuff, and he's like, oh, I'm just trying to I think Kimmy said put pictures, or he said it in the house, put pictures on his Instagram, just I guess for clout or whatever. My thing is this, because even when I saw some old clips of their season and how he was in the storage room with I think I forgot what the girl's name is, and Jack was in there too. And even when they were trying, like, he was explaining about somebody else in the house, he just was all like, oh yeah, 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 like whatever you say, like, and I was just like, what is up with that? Like, and I hate using the word like the Uncle Toms. I really don't like to use that. Um, I'm not going to now. I'm not going to use that. But I'm just saying, as far as David is concerned, I don't understand what is happening. Okay. I was one of those people, one of those fans. I'm not saying as a blogger or YouTuber, just one of those fans that when I watched him on the season, I saw him cry because he was getting, kicked out when he was trying to search through all that stuff. I was just like, man, I really want to see him win, is what I said. I really want to see him win. But I do not understand not only his gameplay, but his character, unfortunately, is going to be, is coming into play because they look at the season that he was on and they don't think he stood up for Kimmy. Then there's also rumor people are saying that he, really does not want to work with minorities. It's like, brother, do you not look in the mirror and see what you look like? And then as far as gameplay, I'm sorry. I said I don't know what live I did a few lives back, I said that I think he needs to go home. Point blank, period. I said I don't see the reason for him to stay in the house. Unless they just use him as a target that everybody's gonna want to send home because he's a rookie and he's a horrible rookie. He outed he outed this it was really weird how he outed the the situation with Davon. I don't even understand why he did that. It's just something going on there. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is or what's happening. I don't, but I just feel like David is showing his colors, and there are, and even when I believe I'm saying her name incorrectly, Ika Wong, when she did her live with Kimmy and Jessica, and another young lady, um, she was speaking about David and him not, when when they were saying that he had a crush on Davon, she just had me laughing because she's like the type of person or black person, I guess, black man that they're saying that David is betraying is the type that would not date a black woman, especially not a black woman like Davon. And it's, I'm sure more people are going to come out, especially after Big Brother is over with. But David right now is getting like his bad rep right now, not just in the game, but outside of it, as being like the token black of the show, even though there are two other black people there. But not only that, as far as a rookie on Big Brother, he is also displaying this really horrible game where he is exposing everything, running around like I don't know. And on a side note, sometimes I wonder if he's acting the way that he's acting on the show is actually game. I wonder that sometimes, because there have been times in Big Brother history where somebody came onto the show and portrayed a certain type of whatever, and we thought it was their real persona. I come to find out they wasn't, and they, whatever. I don't know. I really don't know. And even when he was messing up, I was still like, I want to see David make it. I want to see David make it. But it just seemed like it's a little bit of darker side as far as coming out. People are talking about, especially the women that stayed with him and Big Brother, and even talked to him after the fact. Because see, he did mention it on the feeds that Jessica kind of went in on him, and then he was like, well, he needs a change or something because of what somebody else said. Like, I really have forgotten how they made comments about her because she's Hispanic descent, and they made comments to her, and I'm just like, the people in that house at that time were really like bullying and being like whatever, and I don't remember David just really being like, hey, and I understand it's a game, but you still have to stand up for yourself if something is going on. Did you see what I'm saying? So I didn't understand the purpose of him being so chill, so laid back. So I just really do think it's time for him to be removed from the house, and I'm pretty much gonna stay firm on that. I think that the wrong person went home. I think that we got rid of, Janelle and kept David. It's like, for what? To sweep the floor? I don't like the way he does that. His the whole thing's not adding up to be a great thing. Somebody that will not work minorities, somebody that will even work with people that have done things that's been on like the racist side or disrespectful to women or whatever it is. Eh, that's not leading up to a great guy. And I'm not. I really feel like I'm judging him. I really don't want to feel like that. I really want to be really speaking about the fact that if CBS did that, that's messed up, honestly. But my thing is, why not change that narrative? Even if CBS did put you in there, because like I didn't even know Kimmy was saying that she would say to the producers, we need to have more than one person of color in the house. Like I need somebody that could do my hair if necessary. She said she was speaking to the house about certain actors or musicians, and they would say like, who is that, and vice versa. And I'm not saying that we should have like a person for person, a woman of woman, a man, but to have like only one person as far as the diverse in the group, and then I don't know. I mean, I know that they said that she, I think it was Kimmy mentioned that next season when Canada is there, they're going to have half or 90%. I believe she says it's going to be minority, and I'm actually going to probably watch it. That's going to be very interesting to see. And to me, I'm not necessarily saying it's about race or anything, because I would watch, if it's something that's a competition, I'm really into competition. I always have and got hooked on, like, the challenges on MTV and whatever. I remember, I think it was called Real World, Road, whatever it was. I used to watch all these things when they were competing and doing different stuff, and I used to love it. I still love it. So Big Brother, of course, yes, I did watch it, but I feel like the last two seasons have been like controversy. I mean, it's always controversy in Big Brother, but these last two have been about a lot about race and the fact that David has been mixed in on two seasons. Something is not right about that. And then again, you're doing the same thing. You're getting like, oh, and like, guys like being like, these my bro, these my homeboys, that's my dude. That's a natural situation. But also a natural one is for you to grow up with people that you have a lot in common with. And I just really mean like y'all are all black. You didn't do that. It's almost like you ran from Davon and from Bailey, I feel like. They had to they had to bring you in. It wasn't like you sought them out. The fact that Kimmy, you know what I'm saying, gave a warning. Wait, can you still see what I'm doing? Hold on. Hang on, y'all. Mess up this computer. It's tripping. Anyway, well, I'm trying to mess with this. The fact that Kimmy gave Davon and Bailey a warning about him. Now, Bailey has made comments saying that her and David, I guess, spoke before they got in the house, but Davon never had any interactions or conversations with him. I don't know what you guys think about it. I really wanted to talk about this morning. I wanted to kind of start my Big Brother day out with that. I wanted to come in and I wanted to talk about David. I just feel like there are more things are going to come out about him, and I also want to shout out the three women of color I've seen on YouTube. That great channel. Like I said, please go check it out on. And it's actually her channel. Ika One. I put it on my community wall. Please go check it out. I love to see women doing their thing and get on their platforms, and I would love to come on there and be a guest, or even just when they go live, just be in the chat to communicate, to speak on the different topics, because BB22 can be a game changer. And a lot of people, like I said before, do not want to hear about this part of Big Brother, because some people will look at it just like it's a game, it's a show. I don't care. I'm just rooting for who I root for, and I get that. I do. But at the same time, like I said, this season can be a really can be a game changer. I'm just like kind of nervous because I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Things are already changing in the house. Like, Danny's kind of putting herself she's putting herself in the crosshairs. Right there with Davon. It's gonna be to a point where the guys are gonna start narrowing down, and gonna start putting girls up for eviction, nominating and stuff like that. And I think Bailey, if she stays chill like she's doing, she can coax, man. All she gotta do is get a couple of HOHs under her belt and keep playing the way she's playing. I, I'm telling you, Bailey got this. Um, I think it's gonna be a cutthroat situation with Davon and Danny eventually. Danny and Davon eventually, to me, I feel like they're gonna come. They're gonna. They're gonna butt heads. I see it happening. I really do. I don't know why. Christmas and Cody gonna end up getting into it. Because Christmas does say like little smart comments or whatever. I don't know why she does or whatever, but it's gonna happen. But anyway, guys, that's what I kind of have for you guys today. I wanted to talk about. I wanted to start a conversation about David because David is just like a sinking thing on the show, and eventually, I do think David is no longer. I think he's going to get kicked off. Either he's going to get kicked off very, very soon, or evicted. I'm sorry, or they go keep him in the house because he's a target, or they can manipulate him, or he's like, dude, that type of situation. So anyway, guys, that is all that I got for you guys this morning. I'll be back live for P Valley. You guys stay tuned. And like I said, Kesar and Kevin are on the block, and Kevin has won the HOH. I'm sorry, not HOH. Kevin has won the POV. Now, I hope me saying that out loud does not mean that the next HOH you gonna win. I don't know. All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I will talk to you guys later.